Ready? This is from 2017. I spent that entire summer traveling solo. Thought I was totally on time, but I barely made this flight. It's hard to say solo though, because I met up with a lot of friends and I made a lot of new ones. If you're ready to solo travel but you've never done it before, you may want to carefully consider where might be good places to travel to alone. Some places are better to travel to solo than other places are, but a good way to start is by going to cities that you've never been to in your own country. This can be a really good test run because you'll encounter some of the issues that you will on any solo travel, but you'll be able to do it in your own culture and in your own language. If you're an English speaker like myself, then going to somewhere like Canada or Great Britain is a great place to start because there's automatically no language barrier. If you are going to go somewhere international where they speak a different language and that it's outside of your culture, you may want to go somewhere where there's a high level of tourist traffic. This means the locals are used to tourists and people who don't understand the culture, and there's an infrastructure already built there for getting around for tourists, and people already understand kind of how it goes. This is Lexie Alford. She is the youngest person in the world to travel to every single country. She did it by the time she was 21, and she has had tons of solo travel experience. Because of this, she made a course for us at Bright Trip called Solo Travel. In the course, she breaks down some of her favorite places to go as a solo traveler, and so I'll let you watch a bit of that course right now.
Number 1, Western Europe. I started my solo travel journey in Europe, and I found it to be the perfect place to learn how to navigate on your own. Specifically, countries like France, Italy, Germany, Greece, and Switzerland are all fantastic places to travel solo because visitors are so common. There is a ton of infrastructure available, like hostels and group city tours, and since there are so many other travelers in a similar position, it's easy to make friends. It's also very safe, and people tend to speak English in the places that you would need them to. Number 2, Southeast Asia. Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, and most other countries in the region are wonderful places to experience alone. Countries in this region have a strong reputation for solo travelers, especially backpackers, because of the allure of diverse, beautiful landscapes on a very low budget. It's a very safe region to travel for female solo travelers, and the locals have become very accustomed to seeing foreigners. Number 3, Central America. Central America has so much to offer, but it's often overlooked because it can be a little rougher and less accessible for visitors. Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Panama in particular are all great solo travel destinations for a number of reasons. In the rural areas of these countries, there is a language barrier, but you'll find people interested and eager to communicate with you despite the barrier. Learning how to communicate in those kind of situations is an important skill to develop. Central America also has some of the world's cheapest transportation, and there's a lot of other solo travelers there to connect with.
She goes into documenting, planning, packing, traveling, arriving, meeting people as a solo traveler. And so if you're wanting to solo travel, I would highly recommend checking out this course. If you have a good experience or you know of a good place for solo travel, please comment below where, and I'd love to hear where you guys recommend, and I'm sure the other people watching this would love to hear as well. So, hope to see you again soon, and enjoy your travels.